Oh wait, I gotta play this part. I gotta play this part. Hold on. Oh my God.
Ourselves. We all make mistakes, but it's not over. It's not over. We fall down, but we get up.
I wish I could play that over and over and over for y'all. This is because Papi like, I'm not playing with you. Every time you do something, I'm finna come back right back at you. And every time he does it, he throws down the gavel. Case dismissed. Like, case dismissed. Next case. Ooh. Just when I thought Foolishness Friday wasn't foolish. Thank you, Papi. So we have Darius Crooks, while he was in Baltimore a couple weeks ago, had drama there. Oh, surprise, surprise. I know y'all are just shocked. He had some drama there too with the owner of a different restaurant. Not the two we just talked about. Not the other ones we talked about before. This is a new one. I don't think I ever got around to this story. I'm pretty sure I didn't. It was on my radar when it was in real time, and then I think I wasn't going live or something. But he was at Papi Cuisine, which is in Baltimore, Maryland, and I did not see this particular live. I don't know. I might have it recorded. I have no idea. But he went to this restaurant and something was wrong with the lemonade, and he had all kind of other complaints. He also was saying the food was too expensive. Now, he drugged this out over days too. Well, this actually over weeks. The drama of this over weeks. He claimed that the guy was overcharging for the food as well. I think he said his bill was $400 for something that should have been maybe, nowhere near that amount of money. I'm like, but you charge $289 for a taste test dining with diarrhea event in an Airbnb. Make it make sense. Per person. That's a per person. How do you have the audacity? That's to me where the narcissistic sociopathic behavior mindset. Hello, anybody home? I mean, any like real emotions, any mental capacity up here? Not just, smarts, not just, book smarts, mental, emotional, social emotional. Because how you pointing a finger at this man for his prices when you charge $289 per person for Airbnb taste test, where people have to walk around and bring their own Tupperware containers and shopping bags and walk around a shared trough of food from random tables with a bunch of strangers, 30 other strangers they don't know, scooping out stuff, sharing utensils, all kind of germs. And you talking about this man charging you for an experience. Because we know, those of us who do dine, I dine out a lot, I'm a foodie. We know that it is not just about the food, it is also about the experience. So you're not only paying, and he know this ish too, he know this. It is not just about the plate, it is also about the ambiance, the experience, all of that stuff. So anyway, I haven't seen that exact experience. I might have, might not, I don't know. But this was the aftermath. So this is the owner of Papi Cuisine. This is Papi. I don't know what his name is. And he is addressing the aftermath of what has occurred after Darius Crooks left his establishment. I'm just waiting on it to come up on my computer. So this is him addressing.
Bro, not being homophobic at all by saying what I said. He literally...
I think right before that, he had called him a sassy bitch. No, I think he did say sassy or something. He might have left out the bitch part.
Blocked our pages because... He blocked our pages because we posted a positive comment on his review. We literally, he put a picture of, I guess, our wings up to Miss Carter's kitchen, wings. And we told him, like, yo, we support all the restaurants in Baltimore. We support all the restaurants in Baltimore. Okay? The restaurant that you're currently at right now, we've done work with them. We've done brunches with them, Kanoka. Like, we have a tight-knit community like that. So what we're not going to do is we're not going to create division in the city. And for that, we got blocked for saying that, for keeping it positive. Oh, so we didn't comp the bill because of this. Because when we were there, I was like, you know what, we should comp, X, Y, Z, etc. But I walked over to him like, you know what, I apologize, for the lemonade, etc., etc. Yada yada. He said, oh, it's fine, it's cool, things happen, yada yada yada. I'm like, all right, cool. When he walked out of the restaurant, as I said, he didn't even afford us the opportunity to tell us, his review, because he knew that he was going to run to Facebook and post the review and get clicks and make money off of it. Why would we comp a bill to someone who's going to drag our name through the mud and make money off of it? Your bill is already comped. The bill is comped at that point. Go ask him how much money he made off of dragging our name through the mud.
So that was his original, Papi Cuisine's original response immediately in the aftermath. And then Darius Crooks, again, pattern. He's on these IG lies, not lives, but lies, because all he does is lie through them. He's on them multiple times a day. So after this, of course, he's back on there laying shirtless with his rusty taco meat chest out and dragging Papi Cuisine, insulting the food. This guy is a legitimate chef, accomplished. He's saying just insulting the food, but So what he didn't know about Papi is Papi is a bit of a elevated clapback king, in my opinion. And so he wasn't done. So he then comes back there. He then gave his live to talk to his followers and explain to them what's happening, because this ish is all over the internet, and he's doing what he needs to do for his brand. But then he's like, oh, I see I'm dealing with a sassy bitch. So let me put this out there. Let me meet her where she is. Well, she go low, I'm gonna go high. So he does this video. It's got some music in it. I'm gonna see. I might have to mute pieces of it just to try to work with the music, but I do want you to hear what he's saying too, because he talks through it.
Been a lot of publicity surrounding the Papi Cuisine brand lately.
He's getting in his Maserati, y'all.
For those who don't know me, I'm Chef Alex Perez, entrepreneur and owner of Papi Cuisine restaurant in Baltimore. When I first started this whole Papi Cuisine brand and business about 10 years ago, from delivering to business and residential clients to opening our first brick and mortar 1 month prior to the global shutdown, in which we thrive because of the love and desire our customers have for the Papi Cuisine brand. And over the years, it has grown various legs in the food industry, events, retail food products, and currently in development, a fast casual version of Papi Cuisine with franchising opportunities.
I'm sorry, y'all. I gotta at least pause it. I'm hoping this music don't get me copywritten. Pay me what you owe me. Shot. This ain't free. This ain't volunteer work I'm doing over here. Okay, we should be good.
For years, feedback, praise, and constructive criticism has been at the foundation of Papi Cuisine's growth. Although many people love what we do at Papi Cuisine, I understand we won't be everyone's cup of tea. However, I will not stand for division of restaurants in our community, especially for how hard it is running a successful restaurant. So no matter if we're being told we're doing great or bad, we choose to do better anyway. Politics as usual.
I love it. He walks away, and this dude is a clapback king. I love him. He walks away, because this is my type of clapping back. He walks away for you to see the crowd outside of his restaurant as he walks away. Oh, that's my kind of petty. Oh, that's my kind of petty. So this was his response to Crooks, because Crooks is every day, every night trolling, just dragging the type of ish he's used to doing to all of these business owners who, for whatever reason, don't agree with him or, have the nerve to actually say something about him dragging their business publicly. So there's people are joining in. Now, Papi's people, like, I've never been to the restaurant, I've never had it, but from what I can tell, he don't play, and neither do his customers and people who love his food. From what it sounds like Darius is describing to what the people's, and even I think I saw a comment or two talking about his food. It's not equal. I think Darius Crooks impresses his opinion of food and his taste buds as if it's fact, because it's not his thing. And he doesn't say it in a sense of it's not my thing. It's disgusting. It's not elevated. This is nothing, blah, blah, blah. Versus, well, I ain't really a fan of this. That, like, for me, I don't really never like he don't approach it that way. It's not humble. It's not humble. So his Papi's followers started to chime, or people in general, but some of his followers as well, chiming in with their own commentary on this situation. Someone put this: Papi Cuisine equals the Today Show and Al Roker. Darius Crooks equals I-Team Investigation with Randy Travis. Like, y'all are not equal. Y'all not on the same level. You probably should have left this one alone. You probably should have just backed away slowly. Just backed away slowly. This wasn't what you wanted. So then someone else commented, listen, he was just jealous. Oprah been to your restaurant and you've been on the Today Show. You thought he was actually going to come to your spot and show love? Nah, a hater gonna be a hater no matter how hard they try to hide it. Hashtag keep pushing. I didn't know until I ran into that comment today as I was pulling this live together for y'all, that, for one, that he had been on the Today Show with Al Roker. Also, Oprah been to his restaurant. Only people I've seen at only media I've seen at Darius's restaurants were news reporters when it was getting shut down by the state. That's the only time I've seen any coverage of his restaurant and his own vlogs. So Papi, this is not made up. This is not made up. Not made up. I got it for y'all. Y'all know I got y'all.
Right to it.
Kind of like Gloria.
Yep, that's right.
Well, I guess there's only one thing left to do.
Yeah, and that's the other piece.
Yeah. Yeah. Crab cake egg roll.
Here we go.
Muted because of all that music.
Wow. Chef Al, you have done Baltimore proud.
Thank you.
Successful Black entrepreneur, restaurateur, who has not been indicted or had any charges from the state's attorney general, has not had any fraud scams, has not been exposed by multiple news outlets. I mean, he's not been exposed by the Today Show. He's being promoted by the Today Show, a national morning show. And Darius Crooks is acting like his opinion of the restaurant means it's garbage. So Darius Crooks has gone as far as to continue to troll, because then what he wanted to say, because people were stating some of these facts, like, for one, this man's food is impeccable looking. Obviously, a lot of people enjoy it. There are lines outside of his restaurant people waiting to get in, and he's opening another location, and all opened his restaurant at the beginning of the pandemic, and it thrived, and it's growing to be additional locations through the pandemic. That says a lot about what he's doing over there. But there is the, he's promoting black businesses though. This seems like the kind of black business you would promote. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. No, he finds something wrong with it and then calls the guy an Instagram cook because his presentation is so great. He can't give this man credit to say, well, he is an impeccable chef. He minimizes it by saying, well, it looks good, but he an Instagram chef, meaning it don't taste good. It just look good. It's just artwork. Hater. Miserable. No moral compass. You ain't got nothing to show for. But anyway, Papi ain't done. So Darius Crooks, let me show you what he did. So one of Darius Crooks' complaints that I vaguely remember was he was complaining that the guy had Papi Cuisine has at their restaurant crab cake egg rolls. And he said that they were, I think, nasty or whatever. So, and that the guy didn't know how to make them and all of this. So Darius Crooks calls himself getting on his he said they were unnecessary. He's doing too much. There's no need to make everything an egg roll. I do remember seeing that. But yet then he gets on his, he does these cooking videos, once a week sometimes. And so he decides on this particular week that he's going to make the crab cake egg rolls. And here's the foolishness.
Spring roll and a beautiful, beautiful dip to dip it in.
That crunch was too much for me, y'all. I don't know. Maybe some of y'all like it, but I was like, that don't sound like something I want to eat. Sound like his veneers are cracking. So that was him trolling Papi Cuisine, basically saying, this is how you do crab cake egg rolls. You didn't do it right. Although you got a whole restaurant where people are ordering these and running to get them. This ain't how you do it. You not doing them right. I'm going to show you where I'm the only one tasting them. Now, he says that he'll never do food competitions because he doesn't compete. He's the best, so he don't need to compete. The thing is, he doesn't compete because he knows he'll lose. He would never, like, if somebody was to say, well, why don't the two of y'all make the crab cake egg rolls, the stuff you claim he can't make, or that doesn't taste good, you make it, and then he make it. How the hell? And here's the flying monkey behavior. You ain't proof it's to us. I'm gonna need to get off here in a minute because I'm ready to start cursing. I'm getting tired. And we're gonna be at almost 3.5, 4 hours. But y'all deserve it. It's been too long. You tasting that. And that crunch sounds disgusting to me, but who tasted it? What objective person tasted it? You're not objective about your own stuff. Are you going to really get on there trying to troll somebody making what they are known to make? And if yours is not good, you're going to be like, oh, y'all, I messed this up. Are you going to do that? Not you. No. I know you claim to be, as you're hip. I'm transparent. I know you claim to be, but we know the truth is you're not. Lies. The lies you tell. The lies you tell. And they buy it. Ooh, that look good. Darius, Massa, you did that. Ooh, you done trolled him. So then someone did a mashup to show Papi Cuisines at the top right hand. That'd be your top right. That's Papi Cuisine's plating of his crab cake egg rolls or spring rolls, whatever they call them. And then to the left, top left, is Darius Crooks' finished product. Which one looks appetizing to you? Number one being Darius Crooks. The same damn egg rolls this Negro, I was about to Negro has been making since he was 19 years old. He's been making egg rolls since he was 19 years old. Those look like the same ones he used to make when he would do these little dinner parties and stuff and his own birthday parties. He would cater his own food. I've had that. It's not that amazing. It's really not that good. It's just okay. It was okay because that was first time I was having egg rolls in somebody's house without buying it from a Chinese restaurant. It was okay. So which one looks more appetizing? Number 1 or number 2? Number 2 being Papi Cuisine. Y'all put it in the chat. Number 1 if it's Crooks. Number 2 if it's Papi Cuisine. And I'm going to play the video. And we're going to see what the chat looks like.
Lemon pepper tartar sauce. What was the creativity on the plate at Papi Cuisine?
So someone is asking because they're like this is during his actual cooking live when he's done and he's acting like he did something. He fake getting drunk, drinking that Kool-Aid sangria out of a Rubbermaid container. They're asking him, where's the creativity? Because I thought you were competing and trying to prove you're better than Papi Cuisine. And we just watched you make the most basic egg roll that anybody can make. And so that was his answer. I'll play that again so you understand the context.
Lemon pepper tartar sauce. What was the creativity on the plate at Papi Cuisine?
So he's admitting he has no creativity. That's not where. Now he's rating these restaurants with creativity. You had none on that plate. And he's trying to minimize Papi Cuisine to, it looked good to y'all, but it ain't good. I tasted it. It's disgusting. Hater. This commenter says, poor Tink Tink, aka Darius, had the nerve to call your place an Instagram restaurant when all he is an Instagram cook. Because again, he can't deny, usually he can rip these restaurants apart from A to Z and nobody's none the wiser. Because for one, we can't taste the food he tasting. For two, when you're looking at some, basic food that you see everywhere else, a burger, a fry, some mac and cheese, and whatever on a plate, generally for restaurant, it's going to look basically the same for the most part. It's hard to tell. But when you look at Papi Cuisine's cuisine, they're elevated. You can tell they're looking like you're like, ooh, I would like to try that. That looks good. So he can't denigrate the way that it looks. So he then says, but y'all ain't tasted it. It's nasty. He can't cook. This man can't cook. So anyway, Papi wasn't done. Papi, it's like, quit playing in my face. Quit playing in my face. Papi's response to that. Oh, no. Wait, let me make sure. Am I skipping? Nope. Okay, I'm not skipping. Papi got 2 more clapbacks. I thought I was about to play the last one. No, it's 2 more clapbacks. He's my favorite. As soon as I get to Baltimore, the next time I go, I will be going to Papi Cuisine. Absolutely. Save me a seat. So this was after Darius Crooks crab cake scam, egg roll scam. And this was Papi's Cuisine. I definitely got to mute this. He got music playing the whole time. But he is showing how plating is actually supposed to be done by a professional. So he is plating his delicious entrees and delectables. And he's showing a comparison of Darius attempting to do the same with some meatballs with a paintbrush. Lord Jesus Christ. And then wait, let me see. I think he says it is. I just can't play. I think it's music. Oh wait, I gotta play this part. Hold on. Oh my God. The trolling is too good. It's on a high level. It's elevated.
We all make mistakes. All of us. Yeah, even the best of us. Somehow, while trying to do right, we mess things up along the way. We disappoint others. We disappoint ourselves.
We all make mistakes.
But it's not over.
It's not over.
We fall down, but we get up.
I wish I could play that over and over and over for y'all. I cannot keep playing the music because it would. He did not add Donnie McClurkin, we fall down, but we get up. At the music switches. I just want y'all to see the transition just one more time.
Back home and it's so true.
We all make mistakes. All of us. Yeah, even the best of us. Somehow, while trying to...
Yes, who is that? Mocha Goddess? Goodness, rather. Papi posted this. This is his level. He is not only an elevated chef, he is an elevated troller. This is his, well, I don't know if he hires people to do this, but this is his content. This is what he puts out there. And he's not done. He is not done. Oh my God, he's not done. Hold on. Let me see what else I got. I can pull this one down. Whew, y'all. Oh, just when I thought Foolishness Friday wasn't foolish. Thank you, Papi. So, this is because Papi like, I'm not playing with you. Every time you do something, I'm finna come back right back at you. And every time he does it, he throws down the gavel, case dismissed. Like, case dismissed. Next case. It's done. Convicted. Life sentence. Oh, it's over for you. So, but you know, Darius Crooks, he's a sassy bitch. He will never, he has no moral compass. There's just no limits to Darius Crooks. You can embarrass him, but he is truly like the spawn of Satan. You can, knock him down. You can, stab him in the heart with a stake. He ain't gonna get back up. You can wear garlic around your neck. It might keep him away for a little while, but he gonna still come. So that's what Darius Crooks did. He then decides to say that because people were talking about his Papi Cuisine, they call it apple turnover. His apple turnover. People are saying how great it is. And I've seen comments saying how it's so great that they would actually drive distances to go get it. Oh, that's bothering Crooks. Again, but we're promoting Black businesses, so I don't know why this bothers you so much. Again, your taste buds aren't my taste buds. My taste buds aren't your taste buds. There are I have multiple friends. And there are some of us who, like, one of my friends loves the Waffle House. Loves it. Every time we go out of town, if there's a Waffle House, we got to go to the Waffle House for that friend because they love it. I'm like, Waffle House, okay. I will eat it. It ain't disgusting, but it ain't like, if I never had it again, I wouldn't miss it. Another friend loves this African restaurant in Chicago. Loves it. Oh my God, try to get everybody to go there. The food is okay. I don't love it. I ain't had it in the, 4-5 years probably now. For the pandemic for sure. I don't miss it. He loves it. He goes monthly. Don't mean the food is nasty because I'm not like a huge fan of it. So but Crooks, because he is a narcissistic sociopath, only his thinking is right, feels like his taste buds are the taste buds. So again, people are traveling and raving about this apple turnover that Papi Cuisine makes. But Darius Crooks, for whatever reason, is not a fan of it. And so everyone else is wrong. Foolishness. So he puts this post and he says, fact, slide 1. This is how much time he got. Now he can't answer the emails of his flying monkeys who didn't order stuff from him that ain't getting their orders and all the other drama he got. He can't take care of that stuff, but he can do this. This takes a lot of effort. I know, I do social media. This stuff takes a lot of effort, this foolishness. So he says, this is the Mark 24 of Papi Cuisine review from one of my newer followers. For context, she indicated that her experience was less than favorable. Oh, he always tries to do this too. He'll pick out certain of his followers who agree with him and then share that information and state it as if that proves his point. These are people who are your flying monkeys. And just because 2 or 3 people agree with you, or 100, this man has a successful, thriving restaurant that is growing into multiple locations and thrived through the pandemic. Their taste buds are not our taste buds. My taste buds are not their taste buds. It's okay. But it's got to be fact because this is his belief system. Because he's a hater. So anyway, he says, for context, she indicated that her experience, again, this is supposed to be, we're promoting Black businesses, but we need to prove that this one has failed in this area. She indicated that her experience was less than favorable. She did say the Apple turnover is what saved the day. Now he tries to rip it apart because this woman was saying, but the Apple turnover though, woo. So now he's trying to say, well, don't get that credit because that's not even his. It's a frozen food. It's frozen. So he says, fact, slide 2. These are frozen apple blossoms from Trader Joe's. Fact 3, slide 3. This is how they're individually packed to sell at TJ's. Fact 4, slide 4. This is how a freshly baked apple turnover from TJ's looks. Fact 5, slide 5. Side by side, PC, which is Papi Cuisine, versus TJ. Fact 6, slide 6. Per Papi Cuisine's website today, the apple turnover is $13. Counting this man up all his charges, but your dinners are fan club parties are $289. Well, discounted to $100 now because of the fact that you can't get people to show up. That's another story, even though you said you sold out. Fact 7, that was another fact I just gave y'all. But fact 7, slide 7 says 2 apple blossoms cost $2.49 at TJ's. That's literally a 522% markup for a frozen dessert. I don't know the facts. Y'all cool with this? So this is defamation here. This is defamation. Because he's claiming that Papi Cuisine is in fact serving people frozen apple blossoms and charging them 522% markup. And not that these are made from scratch. I don't know why he's concerned with other people's markups because he's charging $200 and some odd for skillets and pots that he gets from Alibaba for $9 for the skillet. He pays, I think it's $7 based on like the volume. And then his the little casserole dishes and stuff, I think are they like $20 or something, and he's charging $200 and some odd dollars. So let's talk about your markup. And then he tells people I can mark up stuff all I want. It's the gaslighting for me. It's the contradictions for me. It's the narcissistic sociopathic behavior for me. How is it okay for you to do it, but then you're going to point out and I'm going to get to the fact that this is all gaslighting and wrong. I'm going to get to that next because Papi clapped back. But even if this is true, why would you call this man out about what he's serving at his restaurant if he's making a profit and people are okay with it? Because that's what you claimed with your stuff. Leave my people alone if they want to pay for it and all of that. boy, when God has his last say on this situation, I tell you, it's gonna be one for the generations. I tell y'all, we ain't gonna never have been seeing nothing like what we gonna see when it comes down on Crooks. All right, so Papi does not sit back idly for these sort of things. And so are y'all ready to see what Papi said? Put yes in the chat if you want to see, or no if you don't care what Papi's clapback was. You can put no, but if you want to see, put yes. I'm not going to do an actual poll because I'm going to be, while y'all doing that, I'm going to pull it. Because no matter what, we still pulling it. Because y'all got to see this. Oh, y'all got to see this. Papi ain't going to let us down. It's a lot of music, so I'm just going to mute it. So Papi's like, yeah, quit playing in my face. I told you. Did you not get the message? Hello, anybody home? Sociopathic narcissist, anybody home? Do you understand that you're trying to play in the face of a grown man who's not a scammer, who actually has a legitimate restaurant, who's actually a real chef, not a self-taught cook, home cook, who scammed people into thinking? Papi Thug shows us a demonstration, and it's actually a little longer than this. Like, he shows the whole process of him preparing this apple tart. Here we go. I gotta mute the music. So he has, of course, his theme music behind. He's showing them putting it together. Frozen food where is what he's saying. Now, he ain't saying that, but that's me. I'm commentating. He's like, I thought a scammer said something. It's what he's saying. And then he's showing the after. He's like, this is what it authentically looks like. Now, watch his plating. He's also saying, oh, yeah, by the way, I'm also skilled at plating, something you used to pay someone to do until you scammed Madeline and messed up that relationship because you got jealous of her success as a food photographer. So he's plating. And what are you noticing on that plate? Because Papi ain't to be played with. He trolls as well. Because I was confused when I first saw this. I'm like, Soul Crab ATL? Because I was like, is this an old video from Crooks? And I was like, no, because Crooks can't make stuff like this. So then I realized it was Papi's response. It's Papi's response to Darius Crooks calling his apple tarts frozen. He's like, first of all, I'm going to show you they ain't, because I'm going to show you how we actually make them in this restaurant. This one that's open, unlike yours, unlike your Soul Crab Atlanta that was closed by the state of Georgia. I'm going to plate it on a plate with Soul Crab Atlanta on it. Remember the restaurant you had that you couldn't keep open? That failed health inspections when it was open? Soul Crab Chicago, failed health inspection. I mean, Soul Crab, this will be Atlanta. Failed health inspection, August 1st, 2019. Out of 100, a score of 100, it got a 68. That's failing. If that was a test to graduate, you would fail. You would not graduate. You would not pass go. Gave the address of it and all that. That's just one of them. That dude failed so many health inspections. Papi Cuisine ain't to be played with. So, oh, I got another clip here. I don't know if this was where, yeah, let me play this first. And then we're about to wrap this up. This, I don't know when Crooks did this, but I felt like this was so appropriate for right after that moment.
Haven't we? We have been through it. How does it feel being on this side of it?
Crooks is like, we've been through it, haven't we? And then those flying monkeys. Yes, we have, master. We've been through it. Oh, it's been a lot. They literally in the chat saying that. I'm like, oh my God, these people are, oh my God, it's so sad. So Darius Crooks' response to this, and I saw this myself on one of his lives. I didn't know all the details literally until this morning when I was piecing all of this together. But his response of late when people mention Papi Cuisine, and they had to be mentioning this response, he's like, I'm not going to keep going back and forth with him. He never wants to go back and forth when he's losing. When he realizes that he has met his match, he never wants to go back and forth.
Hey, popping like I'm supposed to. Watch out for the people that ain't close to. Speak a little something you could toast to. I ain't tryna hear